In many organizations, silos are all over the place. Many organizations are structuring their companies or their organizations in silos, I mean in departments, and all these departments are working by themselves. They don't talk to each other much. They have one meeting here and there, but this is not the best way to eliminate silos. So if you want to know how to eliminate silos in a very simple manner, stay tuned to this video. I'm Steve Johnston, a serial entrepreneur, and I'm passionate about helping entrepreneurs to succeed. And I'm very excited to use this channel to share all my valuable resources with you to help you reach your goal. Come and join me, let's work together, and we'll get your digital transformation to success. So let's start with a very simple example. Let's say we have like a customer experience where the customer goes on a website to shop for a product or a service, and he puts the service or the products in the cart, and he wants to buy it and make a transaction. So he does a transaction. So basically there is a transaction happening on PayPal or whatever the format. And once it's fully processed, production is involved in packaging everything and shipping everything to the customer. So very simple process here. It's to keep it simple, very important. Next step, you look at, okay, what does it involve in the business? It involves that on that design, initially, you need to design nice website, nice transaction, nice process to get to the cart, and how you can shop, and products and services being nicely available, nicely displayed, and make sure that the customer is going through a nice experience. So very important piece as well. So one department, web design, web designer, web design team overall. Second block, what you see is finance. So in that case, once the transaction occurs, the information is sent to a tool or a solution or even an Excel spreadsheet. So the finance department is involved, and they have a certain things they would like to follow. They would like to get the information in a certain way with the right taxes, locations, type of products, maybe an ID of the products or product number and all these things. So they have certain requirements that perhaps these guys, they are not aware of initially. And for production, once it is approved, it goes into production. So the production team knows to know locations, product ID, they need to look at the inventory, see all these things that relates to their work. So if they are not working together, they're working in silos. So what could happen is that team will design something very nice, but not very effective, because the finance and accounting department won't get what they want. And after the launch of this, they will say, oh, I need this, I need that. So that's going to be very inefficient in terms of the project management of this. And same thing, maybe from that level and that level, so what that team needs to know. So again, very simple way of fixing that is to create a cross-functional team. When you create that type of team, you are on day one of the project, not at the end, not after that people started to work on these things, right at the beginning and all along the project. You keep these guys all together to talk about the process of all these things and make sure that these guys, being the first one to show something to the customers, they are bringing all the metadata, all the information required to do a good accounting material and accounting processes after that, and same thing for production. So this is really key, creating a cross-functional team right at the beginning of the project. So I mentioned a few key advantages, but let's go through all of them right now. So in terms of getting that type of cross-functional team in your organization for maybe all the projects you have, or maybe certain key projects you would like to make a strong focus on. So what it does, it increases collaboration. For sure, they are working together, so it seems to be very trivial, but it is. So different backgrounds, different knowledge, different expertise, and they can share that and bring innovative solutions. So maybe the tech guys in that case can help a lot on how production can do things, and they can learn from the production people on how to do things at the beginning to make sure that all the information is carried toward them at the end, while not missing the financing stuff as well. Improve communication. If you put that team together on day one, for sure, it will communicate very well and you'll get a lot of stuff out of this. And this is how you can remove silos, because the silos are creating some type of castles in each department. So, okay, we'll do our stuff, we'll get back to you once we're done, or all these things that should not happen. Again, on day one, create that cross-functional team. Greater efficiency, obviously, same thing. You don't get into, having everybody together will bring the right innovations, the right things early in the project. And if you get something very early in a project, that's what helps to get a success at the project. Because if you do a mistake later in a project, it's a lot more expensive than if you catch it early, you fix it. This way you don't need to go back on the drawing table and fix the errors that you made. So in terms of job satisfaction is, again, if the people are working this way, okay, we do this and we are telling them what to do and telling them what to do, they won't like that. Or somebody above all these things, all these teams are asking them to, okay, do this, do that, and do this, and they don't involve all of them, they won't like it. And you won't get the innovative solutions out of them. And lastly, but very important, sense of belonging. If the people are feeling that they're really participating to this project, they will like it. They will bring more ideas, more innovative solutions. They will be happier. Everybody will be more efficient. It will be more productive. And guess who's going to benefit that? Business owners, the business itself, and the entire business. So in summary, perhaps you believe you don't have silos in your company, but I'm sure you do have some silos. So look at your structure. I'm sure you have like departments in your organizations and companies, but be careful with departments. They are great for certain things, but in terms of project management, you need to think cross-functionally, depending on what is the user flow, what is the customer flow that's going to go through all these steps. So we have a very simple example. So look at it, make sure you create these teams on day one, and you'll see all the benefits you'll get for your company. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe below and set up the notifications. I'm on a mission to help entrepreneurs to be successful in their transformation. Stay tuned for more videos and don't forget to comment below with your ideas or any topics you'd like me to discuss for you.